Hello everyone and welcome to whileimtraveling.com. This will be a two-part video on things to do and places to visit in Saint Augustine, Florida. For those of you that don't know, Saint Augustine is a city located in northeast Florida, just south of Jacksonville. But I will go into more about Saint Augustine and its history in a future video. While planning my trip to St. Augustine, I was concerned if there would be much to do while there. But to my surprise, there was. You can find a lot of things to do, from ghost tours to climbing the lighthouse tower, visiting the Fountain of Youth, visiting the Castillo de San Marcos monument, and taking a scenic cruise. In this video and the next, I will show you the attractions I was able to visit and what they are about. First on the list is the St. Augustine outlets. You can find stores like Michael Kors, Coach, Carter's, Nike, and more. Some of the stores offers very good discounts compared to the items that are sold at the regular stores, while others not so much. There used to be outlet stores on both sides of the Interstate 95, but the ones on the east side have been closed down, leaving just the Loft clothing store. Castillo de San Marcos, which is Spanish for St. Mark's Castle, is a fort that first opened in 1695. It was built to protect St. Augustine and surroundings from attacks from the enemy. I was not able to go inside because at the time I went it was closed, but I was able to take a tour of the outside around the fort. While outside, you can take in the beautiful view of the Matanzas River, take a look at the cannons on the ground and above on top of the fort, and even observe and read about the hotshot furnace located on the side of the fort. It's also a nice place for a picnic. If you'd like to tour the inside of the fort, you would need to be there between the hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and tickets are $15 for ages 16 and up and free for ages 15 and under. You have the choice of taking a guided trolley tour around town. There's the Old Town Trolley Tours and the Red Train Tours. I took the Old Town Trolley Tour because I found out that it sends a shuttle to your hotel to pick you up. The Old Town Trolley Tour seemed to be the most popular of the two. The shuttle takes you to Old Town where you can buy your ticket for the trolley and tickets for other attractions. The trolley tours allows you to opt on and off at various stops. Once you purchase the ticket, you will be given a sticker to stick to your clothes. That way the drivers can see that you have already paid. This is Old Town where the shuttle drops you off. There are a few attractions here, like the oldest store museum experience over there and a trolley waiting to fill up. And over here is the Spice and Tea Exchange. And here we have Gator Bob's Trading Post. Let's take a walk inside Gator Bob's. You can see visitors lined up to buy their tickets. And that pink building is the old jail, which we will be visiting shortly. As you can see, Gator Bob's is more than just apparels and souvenirs. It also has a place for snacks. And as you will soon see, there's the old Saint Augustine History Museum in the back.
he was actually laying out on the street.
That's the reason why I pass out from the heat.
So you said you're from Miami? All right, how about y'all? Where are you from?
So, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Let's try that again. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
All right, so this is a sketchy-looking group here. Sheriff's been busy, hasn't he? Yeah. I heard about you guys. Yeah, maybe you guys haven't heard yet, but there was some trouble at the Ponce de Leon Hotel last night. Was that you guys? Broken furniture? Chandelier dripped out of the ceiling, maybe? Was that you? Yeah. Who was dancing on the piano? Was that you, ma'am? That was you? She admits it. All right. But you know what they're calling that piano now, don't you? Firewood. Totally destroyed. That's right. He wasn't very good at it anyway, so you probably did us a favor. Yeah. But just in case you guys are a little groggy from your activities last night, let me remind you what the year is. It is 1908. That's right. Welcome back. 1908. Now that we know what year it is, let me give you some background information on this here jail. About 20 years ago in 1888, Mr. Henry. Everybody fan out for me. So we get everybody up here. All right, this right here is the sheriff's. This is his attitude adjustment center. That's right. I could have used more of these when I was growing up. That's for sure. I wouldn't have ended up here. You got the stockades right and left. They are self-explanatory. They have helped with my lower back issues. Yeah. Now this right here, what does this look like to everybody?
The jail.
Who's that birdcage over here? Was that you, ma'am? Come on up here. That'll learn you. Yeah, that's on the side of the birdcage there. There you go. Now, if that's a birdcage, what does that make her?
A bird. A bird.
Jailbird. I heard it. That's right, a jailbird. The deputies will take that rope. They'll throw it over a branch of that tree back there and elevate this birdcage about 14 feet off the ground. That's about 2 stories. Hot or cold, rain or shine, sheriff doesn't care. That's right. Now, depending upon what you did to upset the sheriff, you could be in this birdcage hanging from that tree anywhere from 24 hours to 72 hours. No food, no water. Yeah, Florida being the nation's #1 hotspot for lightning strikes, last place I'd want to be in during a storm.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, we're going to let her out, though. Who claims her? All right, no hesitation whatsoever. There you go. Come on down, everybody. Don't worry, I'm not taking any volunteers for this one. Yeah, rest easy. This is by far my favorite hangout spot, though. Oh, gallows humor. Yeah, all right. Gotta appreciate gallows humor. Okay, this here is a hanging jail. There have been 8 documented hangings here. What's the key word in that statement? Documented.
Now I am about to take the trolley to my next stop. The trolley depot is right in front of the old jail. I paid $32.99 for the ticket for the one-day tour. There is also a 2-day tour offer for about $55. They also offer a ghost and gravestone tour at night for $28.64.
San Sebastian Winery, then walk up half a block back, and you can get the Wedge Nose chocolate. So all in all, there is actually only 21 stops, but hey, it is going to be a lot of fun, and you can ride the trolley all day, as many times you want. Keep your little sticker on your shirt.
The trolleys are a good way to get around, but there can be a downside to taking them. On the day I took the trolley tour, I bought tickets for the Old Jail, the Walks Museum, and the Fountain of Youth. Each of the stops are numbered, so after leaving stop number 1, the Old Jail, I was on my way to stop number 3, the Walks Museum. That was okay, but my next attraction was stop number 22, the last stop, and it took almost 2 hours to get there due to traffic. In the end, I found out that the stop was only about a 5-minute walk from the depot.
Alright, so let's get you guys in here. I'm going to give you a brief introduction, and then I am going to turn you loose to go any way in here you want to go.
It's not going to kick me, right?
No, it will not kick you. We have no animatronics in here. Nobody will speak to you. Nobody will touch you. They will not jump out at you.
You promise?
I promise. Now, I can't promise what they're going to do.
That's better.
So it can take up to 500 working hours just to do a head. Well, look at that head up there. Those eyes that are going to look like they follow you, well, the eyes and the teeth that we use are medical prosthetics.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. Yeah, okay. And, well, okay, Dad, you wanted to ooh on that one. How about this? All that hair you see on the head and the face, that's all human hair.
I mean, you gotta be realistic, right?
So got some great artists, some great writers, and some great composers. Beethoven, Mozart, Michelangelo, Rembrandt, Rudyard Kipling, Mark Twain, and my favorite, Ernest Hemingway. But you have, pretty cool.
Grizzly side of the Walks Museum. Ooh, spooky. Oh, yeah. Wow, wow. Dark in here though. Can't really see anything. Ooh, look at Freddy. The Fountain of Youth is an archaeological park in Saint Augustine. While there, you can admire the Indian peacocks and hear them scream. You will also be able to take a sip from Ponce de Leon's Spring of Eternal Hope, learn about how early explorers like Ponce de Leon used the stars to guide them, visit an Indian burial ground, and discover the Timucuan Indians' way of life. There are also shows like blacksmith and cannon demonstrations, and you can climb the watchtower. The entry fees are $19.95 for adults, but I was able to get the ticket a bit cheaper at the Old Town Trolley ticket window. Children 6 to 12 years of age are $9.95, seniors $17.95, and children 5 and under are free. Residents of St. Johns County can enter at a cheaper rate. The Fountain of Youth does offer free parking, and there is a smoked southern barbecue restaurant on site where you can buy lunch.
the scorpion. Here is its long curved body, and here are the two stars close together which form the center at the end of its tail. Here is its yellowish giant star, Antares, many times larger than our sun. Here is Cygnus, the swan, or as it's sometimes called, the Northern Cross. Here are the stars of the vertical moon with the cross, or the wings of the swan. Down here in the tail of the swan is its bright star David. Over here, close to Cynus, is Vega, the brightest star we can see in the summer sky. Long before the time of Columbus, wise men had noticed that the stars seemed to rise in the east and set in the west, just as I'm indicating with my pointer.
Were of the first Spanish occupational period, occurring while this portion of the Indian town was occupied as the first colony of Saint Augustine. The remains, which are buried just a few feet below the sand before you, and been on display in full view for years here. However, on December 14th, 1990,